Hey guys, Namaste, welcome back to NJ Beauty. My name is Neha and I am a makeup and skincare enthusiast. On my channel, you would see me doing makeup videos while also sharing tips and tricks on flawless makeup application, which I have learned over few years since I found myself actually loving and enjoying makeup. I also do skincare videos where I talk about what's in your product and why and how they work. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are updated every single time I post. And before I start with the tutorial, just a special mention to these beautiful earrings from Mrinalini Chandra. She is an Indian jewelry designer. I would be surprised if you don't know her by now. Her clientele includes a lot of Bollywood celebrities, Priyanka Chopra being one of them. The best thing about her jewelry is that it's so unique, not just because it's 100% handcrafted with eco-friendly techniques and no machines were used anywhere at any stage, but also because every piece comes with a story. How interesting is that? The piece that I am wearing is from her Please Have a Seat collection. These are made out of silver alloy with 22 karat gold plating. Her website is linked below. Please do check it out for quirky and playful designs with beautiful aesthetics. And without any further ado, let's begin with the tutorial. So I am starting with the first thing, that's my moisturizer, and I'm going to use here Cetaphil moisturizer. Just a pea-size amount is enough for my entire face and neck. So I will massage this into my skin as best as I can. Doing this helps to hydrate and prep and plump your skin up for the makeup application. And before I go into my makeup, I would like to hydrate my eyes, my under eye, and the area around my eyes. So I'm using here this gel from Ardor. It says Bright Eyes Eye Gel. I have been using it for some time now and will start dabbing it. After this, I'm going to prime my eyes and I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Aiden. So I will not put it directly onto my eyes today. I just will take a little bit onto my finger, yeah, and then just distribute it equally for both my eyes, and then just start with my under eyes. Now you must be thinking why I am doing it under my eyes. So this is one thing, when I am using all these concealers and powder, by the end of the day, some of this product would crease. So this is something that I am trying today to see if it really works or not. Putting the same primer that I would usually, use under my eye, on my lids for shadow, because it definitely keeps my shadow, without any crease for a longer time. The shade that I have for this primer is lighter for my skin tone, so usually if you can see it that I have some product on, but I will just try to blend it in as much as I can. Yeah, after this I am going to color correct my eyes, and for this I always use this concealer from NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Golden Honey. And I will not put it onto my eyes because today I want to keep the application, the product as little as possible to make sure that it doesn't crease under my eyes. I'm going to use this in the area where I know that I do have dark circles. So slightly here and a little bit under my eyes, and then I'm just going to blend it as much as I can. Blending is actually a key to achieve that flawless finish. After this, I'm going to use my concealer from LA Pro Girl. Yeah. And then just blend it. I usually take time to blend my makeup so that all the colored pigments, they just melt into my skin, and you know, there is no evidence left of any trace of harsh lines or anything. So I am kind of almost done blending it. I will immediately finish setting it with a setting powder. So I'm using this from Hourglass, which is the ambient lighting powder, and I'm just going to quickly set it under my eyes. You don't have to use a lot, just a slight amount is needed to set, you know, your eyes. So now that my eyes are set, I am going to start with the shadow, and here I'm using this so basically this is a setting powder which I bought online, and I bought the wrong shade. So I'm using this as like the base color for my shadow because it's quite nice to use on eyes. So I will just take a little bit with a crease brush. The one that I'm using here is from Zoeva, and the brush is 228 Luxe Crease. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid, starting from the outer corner and then just blending this entire thing all over the lid. Can you see the color? It's very light. After this, I'm going to use the same color but intensify it on the outer corner and the inner corner, and I'm using this brush from NYX. The brush number is 15. Yeah, so I have taken a lot of color, just dust off the excess. Just put this on. So there was some problem, didn't record any of what I did, so I don't want to redo it. So basically I used some shades to deepen the outer corner and the inner corner, and then I went ahead with this crystal whips from Too Faced and filled in the middle of my lid and then just blended it with my finger. I don't know how much sense any of that makes to you. And I will just go ahead and do this thing a little bit under my eye. And I'm just going to blend this up. Okay. Another thing I would do is just under my brows to give it a lift, and also I think it's a beautiful shade. I'm going to intensify this beautiful golden shade just in the middle of my lid. Just going to add a little bit of more product here and blend it right in the center. I will not take this, I will not, because the earlier one is blended, on both sides, but this one I just want to keep in the middle so that, it just adds a dimension. Now I will line my eyes using a brown liquid liner. Okay. After this, I am going to do my lashes. This mascara from Deborah, which says Instant Maxi Volume. Please don't go by the packaging. I know it's quite dirty, but this is a good product. So I recently did a video on how I apply my mascara. The detailed video is linked up here in the cards in case you want to check that out. So that is with the mascara on. I do have a little bit of, this mascara has gone onto the eye makeup, but I will remove it once it's dried. So I'm going to take my smudge brush and just remove any excess that might have gone onto the lash line. Doing this instantly gives like a smoky liner effect to your eyes. And even under the eye. Now I'll just finish my eyebrows off camera and we'll be back. Now I'm going to start with my base, and today I'm using this Clinique foundation Even Better. That's the name of the foundation, and it is in the shade Cardamom. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I don't want to go very heavy with it, maybe just one drop should be enough, and then just put it all over my face. And then using a damp beauty blender, I'll just start blending it. Little more, maybe one more drop to do my neck, and some areas I feel I need a bit more coverage. So now that's blended, I am going to contour, and today I'm using this Huda Beauty Tantour Cream. This is in the shade Medium. So this is quite dark, so just one tap and it's enough to put on your face. Just one, you don't need a lot. So I will start putting it right under my cheekbone and then blend it until I don't see any harsh lines or harsh spots. That's enough. We'll also define my jawline using the same Tantour cream. And a little bit onto my forehead, the hairline. Doing this, you can not only shorten your forehead visually, but also any harsh line from your foundation near your hairline would have a very natural finish. Now I'm using a blush. This is by Pretty by Flormar, and it's in the shade Peach Love. I'm just going to swirl it, tap off any excess, and I mostly like to use a stippling brush to place blush on my face. I will deepen the shade a little bit more and then go on to my nose and a little bit on my chin and the remaining on my forehead. And after this, I'm going to wear the Sephora cream lip stain in the shade 01. This is their classic red. And this is one of those true reds that actually suits every skin type. Every skin tone actually. So yes, let's go ahead with it. I like to overline my upper lip very slightly, and that's what I'm doing here. So now I will just put on my jewelry and do my hair and be back. So that was the entire tutorial. I hope you liked it. I loved the way this whole look came out with this stunning piece of jewelry. Let me know your thoughts on it, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.